Guys are a lot of work, but you're cute. Look at those two. Oh my goodness. That's a good news story. I'm not your mummy. I'm sorry, little love. Good morning. No new lambs today, so I'm gonna guess that we're maybe in the reprieve now. Maybe Teddy was our last. We will see. Today's sort of a big day. Mark is still working on some field work, and I think our hay is getting baled. Chris and I are going to work away at chores, and we're going to ship those market lambs we weighed yesterday. And then I think after lunch I'll be on stacking and wrapping bales. So she's going to be a big day, and I'm starting to fizzle. Guys are a lot of work, but you're cute. Going right way. That's all right. Sort of a busy morning between shipping lambs and just getting chores done and ewes and babies situated. The one thing I have to do this afternoon, our little schools are filling up here quickly. I need to make high school, we need to expand our high school right now. So, oh my God, look at those two. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna expand them, do a little L here shape. I'm gonna put another nipple here, so there'll be 2. We're gonna still keep the big ones separate for another couple days, and then likely I'm gonna open this up and they'll have 4 nipples. I'm gonna keep the small pen for a little while. Some of these lambs are very small. We've got like 3 that were part of either a sextuplet or a quad that are just really runty. And it's not a matter of bullying, but it's a matter of traffic. So there was just too many lambs in that first pen. So we have like shifted everything over, but I still feel a little more comfortable leaving that small pen as it is for a while and just give them the best start they possibly can. I think in the past, this is when Chris and I get tired and we feel like they're on it and they're good, and then you stop sort of watching as closely. And I think I want to sort of take the opposite mindset and really hone in on the bottle babies right now, because this is when we lose them, is when we feel like we're done, feels like the pressure's off, and we're tired. So instead, this time I really want to like focus on these guys, concentrate, make sure we don't see any limping ever, and if we do, we got to nip it right away or we're done for. Like as soon as, if you miss joint ill by 1 day, you'll never get her. So far, the only one I'm really concerned on is my broken lamb baby. She just can't stand up. He had something else going on anyway, but such a good drinker. Like, he does have the will to live, but not the will to walk. So that's the other reason I sort of want to keep that small pen. I think our baler is going to be here soon. Mark's just finishing up the raking up that field. So I think I'm going to be on the telly for the rest of the day, picking up bales. I thought I'd show you the very first 2 rescues I had. They're already in this pen. Where are you? 15. There you are. This is the first one. This is my first one that we saved. Buddy. Oh, you're not doing so good. And where's my second one? Where's 16? 16 with the eyeliner. They're both like sweet little guys, and they're doing really well. So the rescue mission worked. It's nice to see them like a week later thriving. It's the greatest feeling. I ended up making this pen a little bigger as well, and then this pen bigger. So they both have a little runway now. And they're loving it. And we have 4 nipples now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy babies? That's my baby. Good morning. Sorry about this glare. I keep wiping my lens, but I think it's actually the light. But I thought I would give you an update on the lambs so far. So I did not tag yesterday. We just had the 2 ewes with lambs. So this is from 2 days ago. 216 lambs out of 92 ewes. I wish I was better at math, but I'm not. Oh, please, my husband's calling. Hello? Sorry, for the what? For the merch room? Do you think just the pot lights? Uh-huh. So we need a layout before we get the lights figured out. Okay. Rough out where we're gonna put shelves and the workstations. And then go from there. All right, where was I? Oh, 216 out of 90. 2.4 lambs per ewe. And I think we can safely say that we're in the reprieve. That's been 2 mornings in a row with no lambs. Is Sandy still getting up at the crack of dawn? Before the crack of dawn? Yes, she is. 14, 15, 16, 17. Around the 26th of August, we should start seeing the second cycle pop out, or maybe even the weekend prior. The timing worked out surprisingly well because we got our hay baled yesterday and wrapped, and today we're gonna chop our 3rd cut hay here, this old seeding. So I have to run to Ethan's this morning, grab the merger and the wagons, and I think everyone's gonna be here by noon to start that process. And then hay's done for 2024, and you know me if you've been watching this channel from day one, that hay and me are just, I love the smell, I love feeding it, I love everything about hay. I just don't like doing it. I don't like harvesting it. The hay gods just do not like the Brock family. Oh, I had a comment, one of the first comments yesterday on the video with my cold lambs, my rescue lambs. It's been sitting with me all day. I don't know if the comment was made to sort of tell me that I'm doing it wrong, or they were just sort of trying to help in suggesting other ways to do it. I just want to put a little disclaimer out that I hate making anything too teachy or educational, because I do find that other farmers jump on me and either tell me A, I'm doing it wrong, B, basically I'm doing it wrong, C, I'm doing it wrong. I've said this a million times before, but there's a million different ways to do specific things in farming, and the way I do my lamb rescues, I've been doing it for like 5 years, 4 years, I don't even know. Like, I've lambed in the winter since I started sheep farming. At the end of the day, no matter how you do something, it might be different, a different way, but the whole goal remains, we save the lambs. I don't know why people knee-jerk really quickly because they see someone doing something different than either another YouTuber or just another farmer, and then just assume it's the wrong way, like you're not doing it right. And we have to like open our mind. I've learned this too, because I grew up in this sort of mentality as well, and I've learned through this job, through all my jobs and all my failures, that there's a lot more ways to do things. I think at the end of the day, we just want the lambs to live. We want them to survive, and however that works for you, then do it. Like, just do it. I'm just an advocate of trying to convince these lambs to stay with us. Anyway, I just wanted to speak to that in case people read the comment and then just automatically assume that I'm doing everything wrong, even though the lambs turned out to live. So I have a little bad news. Our broken leg lamb is now not at all able to walk on her front legs. So unfortunately, I have to do what I absolutely cannot do. But don't look at me like that. But I have to do it. Something was probably a little off with this lamb. It was really wobbly even as a baby, but it was so runty that I thought maybe once it got fed enough, it would build strength. But we've been feeding it 4 times a day. Really good drinker, but cannot get up. It can't pee properly. I'm gonna have to put her down, and she's such a sweetheart. I'm sorry, little love. morning. We have a little happier story today. I keep forgetting to show you our latest bottle baby arrival. Its twin sibling died on, what day did he die? 3 days ago, 4 days ago maybe? So Carissa checked to make sure the other twin, we knew it was green, so she's like, let's look for the twin because that one looks like it's starved out. It looked really, really skinny and that it hadn't drank. And this would have been like 24 hours after we let them out into the wild. And so she went for the search of this one. And she showed it to me and said, it's gonna die. The mom will not stand still and let them drink. I'm like, that's weird because they drank in the lambing pen because we don't let them out unless we visually see them drinking. But once we let them out, she sort of went crazy and wouldn't let them drink. So whether other babies were trying to drink off her too, and then she just couldn't determine which ones were hers. And that happens with first-time lambers. They just get confused. And she's like, this one's gonna die. I said, well, let's see if it'll take a bottle. So day one, she drank like 50 mils at a time. And we probably fed her like 6 times that day. And yesterday we finally got her up to 200 mils in 4 feedings. So she's doing really well. She was skin and bone. She's still pretty skinny. But she was like skinny, like dying skinny. So you've come a long way. Yes, you did. That's a good news story. It's not all bad news here. I mean, there's lots of bad news, but it's not all bad news. So sometimes even though they look like they're on death's door, these little lambs, if they have the will to live, they will. Don't prove me wrong, okay? That would be bad. You guys like to do that and make a big deal about you living and then the next day you're not. So, we'll try and train it on the machine, but maybe not today. Maybe tomorrow. I'm on chores this weekend. Maybe we can train you on the weekend. You think? I'm not your mummy. I'm not your mummy, but I don't mind. There you go. So we left the smallest ones in the small pen, like no traffic, no bullying, in hopes that because they're the same size, they'll sort of like work together to figure stuff out. So I'm hoping she'll just watch these guys, which she is. She gets pretty close. Look, it's a nipple over here. That's it. Follow your buddy. She's like, why would I do that when you're just gonna feed me? Well, it's been about a strong week since this side has been all born. I know this because I was editing this morning. I think we actually finished this whole side last Thursday, so they're like 8 days old. I want to get them on their creep feed. I think because we don't have that many between the 2 pens, I'm pretty sure I can probably put them together now. They've been, you know, with their moms for a strong week now. There should be no confusion really as to who mom is. So I think I might join these pens together and build a little creep area for our little ones. I might give the bottle lambs a little more time. I have to give them an antitoxin as well, and I'm not sure I have any. So I ordered some this morning from Rex. So we'll wait and get that and maybe introduce a creep feeder with these guys. Maybe when I let this divider down. Hey, little muffin. Come here. Good morning, you guys. It is Sunday, and no lammies today. I don't think there'll be lambs for another week, at least. So this week we're just playing our cool. Today is chores, which also means acting as the nanny for this little one. Just doesn't seem to want to go on the nanny for me. Probably going on for poor Carissa, thank God. But me, wants the bottle. Oh, here we go. We had a quiet day yesterday. It's been raining sort of on and off, and we spent the afternoon just sort of hunkered down in the cabin. Jess and I did some puzzling. I'm exhausted. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. Mark has hit the wall. We've both been just running sort of around the clock. Me with lambing and him with finishing up a bunch of field work that has kept him hopping because he didn't have me to help. So yeah, lambing in August is maybe not the greatest thing, but even September can get really busy. So thankfully it was only really about a week of hardcore lambing. We're sort of off to the races now. There's maybe 8 left. Are you drinking or are you just playing with that? She's drinking. Oh, maybe not. I feel like I'm losing this battle. Well, she's not that interesting, actually. She didn't drink. You must have drank. Good job. Okay, we're winning, hopefully.